Now, for
Maybe we should
insane,
be a
is it
little bit
going...
more tactical about it, though.
Yeah. Is it going to be insane because of increased HP on the part of the enemies, increased attack?
We will find out.
Well, it looks like we don't have fewer build opportunities.
We should probably consolidate our defenses, though. I noticed we were a bit spread out.
Yes.
So see here? Like, we should probably have our defenses really tight around the 4 entry points and nothing more.
Well, from what I've seen here, that door has 2 avenues. One of them comes up here, but these 2 can funnel this way. Oh, but then there's the staircase that goes... Oh, but they have to get all the way around to get to this.
They don't go up this. Shell?
Yeah.
If you stand on the crystal with me,
yes.
They come from here.
Yeah, I see.
Here, and here. Those are the only entrances into this area.
Ah.
Any extra defenses we put outside of that zone is...
Well, I only ever put defenses here, and then we upgraded some here.
Yeah. So, Shell, because you have...
I don't have anything I can put down now, though.
Well, yeah, because we have to actually go into the build phase. So, press G.
Oh, okay.
All right.
G.
I figured out how to get around the annoying thing.
Oh, and you've got stats?
I put stats in all my towers.
Hey! Okay, let's see. So, I figure what we should probably do is go really hard on these choke points.
Should I use fire or poison or explosives? Because fire works well.
Okay, I'm going to put a slow aura there. And there. Because, yeah, one of the problems we ran into last time is we had some extra redundant stuff. Which was nice, but if we're going to be on insane, we're probably going to want to... Nathan, I'd actually maybe... I was going to say, take your tower here and put it here and point it that way.
Oh, enemies are already coming down?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
I was wondering if it was on this side, whether or not it would...
We already have enemies rolling in, so careful. I don't know if they're coming back that way.
They're coming from the back. I'm trying to pick off a number of them.
Okay.
I messed up the rotation on it. Do you know if I can, like, switch that?
I don't think so. Shell, let me know if you need help.
I'm fine for the time being. I think Nathan's looking after the back. You guys have those sides.
But how do I fix my dumb mistake?
Your turret?
I mean, you could just sell it.
Can you scrap it and then rebuild it?
We're ultimately gonna have more mana. Uh-oh.
You get rid of these guys.
We're gonna have more mana than what we know. We're gonna have more mana than we know what to do with after a certain point. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Well, I found 2 epic powered items, so...
I have not even seen a single blue. What the heck?
Well, that's going to change because some of these weapons are really sick.
I hope so. Nathan, I'd say that tower rotation is fine. We'll just put the barricades back on that one.
Okay.
I don't think there's any more gear out here. Actually, the only gear that we get comes from the chests, it seems.
No, enemies definitely drop gear.
Okay, so now we can... Oh, enemies are arriving already?
Yep. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had some gear I wanted to put on.
Yeah, we have to go fast.
Oh, do they just give you very little time to deliver?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't get to choose anymore.
These guys don't seem that tough yet.
No, they don't seem that tough. Yeah, I think it's mostly the timer situation. Ogres might be a bit spoopy, but that's about it.
Too spoopy for you?
Okay. I almost
how do I sell a tower,
though? Go up to it and press Z.
Z, okay.
I guess I've actually completed all of my towers that I need.
Oh, you've got the auras in the 4 choke points?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the timing on that.
Upgrading the flame trap.
Equip.
So it does look like they don't come as hard down the backside.
Quit.
But we're going to need some barricades there. Oh, there's my first purple. I got a purple before I got a blue.
Alright. Where do you think this lightning tower goes now? It can almost cover both angles here.
They're here, apparently.
Yeah. Remember, they get a bigger range if you upgrade them, too.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah. So I just plunk it there. Okay. Well, I'm positive about this. I was a bit tentative, just because it's like, I don't know.
We don't have any time to upgrade between rounds, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think that's just a matter of, like, just getting used to the tempo. Also, once we have most of our towers and stuff out, it will go a lot faster.
Oh, man.
Look at all this. Wah!
It turns out the staff upgrade makes a pretty big difference.
I'm hoping I get a weapon upgrade sooner than later.
It's just kind of like a machine gun.
Yeah. I do hope they have more interesting attack patterns. One thing that I remember from Orcs Must Die, or not Orcs Must Die, Dungeon Defenders 1 is many of the weapons just kind of ended up being the same except for stat differences.
I don't know that we're too far from that.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, like...
I guess I'm spoiled by some other games that just have wild nonsense the further in you go.
Oh, it requires hero level 19, so I can't upgrade some of these. Let's see. Oh, do we already have enemies incoming?
Wow, those cannonballs are dumb. They might not actually be as powerful as I think they are, but they look funny. They look like they'd be effective. Hey, I have more than 150 HP now. I was at like 110 forever, and I was just like, this is concerning.
Well, you were right that we ended up with more gems than we knew what to do with.
Yes.
And now that we've maxed out the supply for the level, it's just kind of like, huh.
Well,
right.
time to make everything stupid. I'm still.
I just don't have towers on like one side. I hope that's okay.
So far, so good. Well, I guess when this game officially comes out, we can just go straight for insane. Oh shoot, my stuff! I didn't even collect my chest.
Yeah, I didn't collect my chest either. It's because it's such a short round.
It does just drop it though, right?
Yeah, it's just... Oh, I barely survived that.
Oh, was it an exploding one? Or?
Yeah, I went from 218 HP to 4. But I did survive the exploders.
Did survive it. I have an ability that does something, and I haven't figured out what yet.
Yeah, I kind of hope I hope they have some kind of ability page at some point, because I have like a meditation move, and I haven't the foggiest what it's supposed to do. I do it, my mana ticks down. Oh, it looks like it heals me over time. I don't know if it does anything else. How's the backside doing? Backside is doing good.
Just got all these goblins down.
Honestly, considering how this is going, maybe next time we do stuff together, we can either go back to Dungeon Defenders 1 or give 2 a go or something. To see what runs on your computer, though.
I believe Dungeon Defenders 1 is
compatible. one guaranteed is going to work. I don't know about 2. It might. There's just numbers down here.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been wanting to try Dungeon Defenders 1 because they had a bunch of different classes that weren't like the basic ones as DLC characters, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah.
I very much would like to, I'd like to actually give them a go.
That sounds good. I do have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Actually, I pretty commonly listen to the soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Of which game?
My problem
In
is
particular, though, it's not just the whole soundtrack usually. It's actually, in particular, it's very much the finale build phase. I'll put it on repeat when I'm working sometimes.
I will have to pay attention to that. My problem is I'm absolutely spoiled for good soundtracks, so I just listen to a lot of different ones.
Wait, well, what's your favorite OST you'd recommend?
Celeste, 100%.
Celeste.
I love
I'll check it
anything
out.
from the Myst games.
Yeah, Celeste has
The
like
entire Myst
3
series.
soundtracks, I think. And they're all good. Yeah!
Well then.
I just finished looting everything.
Yeah, me too.
I know. I'm just gonna like not.
I haven't
actually equip
upgraded
all
my
this
stats in
sweet loot.
ages, and I should. Because at some point, our stuff should fail, right? They're getting bombarded the way they are.
I think we're repairing them, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
repairing them.
I'm pretty good about repairing them.
Yeah, so as long as we're all collectively pretty good at repairing our stuff, then it's probably fine. And this is the last wave too, so be slightly wary there's an ogre somewhere. I was not paying attention to where.
There's also these dudes that summon these wizard dudes that summon skeletons and stuff.
Oh,
Eh.
haven't seen those so far.
They seem particularly weak to giant metal balls. So
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
didn't seem that strong.
Nope. I got exploded.
Oh, I think
Barricades are starting to go
I'm
down.
lagging a little bit.
Barricades
Still
are
a lot
going
of things.
Barricades are going down hard.
Oh, I could go help or something.
Yeah, I think this
probably not
is
helpful.
what I meant by eventually our things will fail.
Yeah, Gemroth's barricades were just not beefy enough.
Oh, well, what did I die from there?
Probably exploders. Possibly
Yeah.
also ogres.
Ogres. Oh gosh, they're overrunning everything. I think this is the point where everything falls apart unless we.
Yeah, it's these big orc dudes. We just don't do enough damage.
I'm down.
Hopefully we get to keep our loot at the very least. Oh, yeah, there it's
Oh,
gone.
there it goes.
Yep.
Well, that was fine. This,
I can see all
That was
kinds of
the
loot
final
I would like to be
wave
picking up.
too.
yeah.
We were so close.
We could give
Well,
it
we still
another
get to
shot.
we still get to pick up our loot.
Oh, that's nice.
That is so nice.
Except there's the shards of our
That is
crystals.
that is
Like,
very
just
kind.
I'm
utter-
sorry you died. You can still get your stuff.
Here's the stuff that you kind of earned. Yeah, seriously, putting on all this gear. Because I equipped that one purple and that one blue from the very beginning, and then I was just like, well... I should pay attention to everything else. Okay, so I think now I should start focusing some points into power. Press G for map summary. Oh, I see. Everybody has to press G for map summary. That's why that's never gone before.
That makes sense.
Was wondering about that. So whenever everybody's ready, press G and we can give this another go.
Okay, I'm just
All
looking
right.
at my stats.
Just gonna throw away so much of this.
All right, I think that's it. Oh, actually, I found some purple gloves.
I found something even better than the epic thing I already had. A better epic item. Okay. I'm good.
Replay map?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so should I get towers on all angles this time? Should we prioritize that?
Yeah. So, what we really need...
Should I even bother putting traps
and
down?
Gemroth lost all of his gear and levels. What?
Oh.
All his gear. It's a shame that I can't, like, give him some of mine or something. Alright, is everyone leveled up as well?
My level is fine. I'm
also
level
important.
15.
So it looks like there's also an upgrade system we can do at some point, but... don't really have access to that. Oh, well, it's bugs. One thing is, we also do not get to keep, like, any of this for the actual, release.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those where it's like, well, if we lose stuff, we lose stuff. It's not the end of the world. I'm personally going to be considerably beefier this time around than last round.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about, like, Gemrath lost all the sick gear that will be cherished forever. It's more like we probably need Gemrath and everyone here on the top of their game to actually win that last round.
We were doing pretty well until they busted his barricades, and I think if I had been paying attention, I would have been able to keep them repaired.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I got
we
there
mostly
as
just need
it
to make
fell.
sure that happens. But, like, I think probably having a fire and lightning tower on that side would have helped a lot. So
yeah, I think I might actually...
I think I just need one lightning tower.
Should I even bother with putting traps down at that rate, or you should just focus on getting all the turrets up?
Hey, Gemroth, was the item legendary as opposed to epic? Are we using the specific term there?
Because it was cool when we had the barricades.
Oh,
and
okay.
actually, maybe what we should do is, should we have barricades with
So-
traps in front of them, and then
I would say,
you're going to do the slowing
I would say
elsewhere?
focus your traps only right here. See these red carpets that I'm standing on?
I only had the singular trap there, though.
Okay.
I never had an opportunity to build anything else.
The one problem with your traps is that your traps are very specifically, like, very infrequent use, I think.
Unless what I do is I completely upgrade my stats so that they are used more frequently.
Honestly, I would say, at least for now, considering we're dealing with limitations, it might be best for you to just mostly... Oh, do you have a stun trap?
No, I have the blinding trap.
Actually, your blinding trap would be good right in front of the barricades, like right in front of the barricades.
But what does the blinding
Oh
trap
yeah,
do?
like if it reduces their damage.
If blinding trap makes them miss, that's insanely good, because that means they just can't hit those barricades.
Okay, so I should just put a blinding trap here?
Back a little bit, like right here. Right in front of the walls. You don't want it to trigger on anything except for the stuff that's about to hit the barricades.
Okay, so here.
Yeah, because we want my slow field to affect everything. We want your blinding traps to only affect the things that are actually going to hit it. And admittedly, I'm not sure how many charges your traps have. Only...
I can increase the number of charges they do have.
Do we know how many they have? Like, how fast do they run out? Or do they actually have quite a number and I'm just...
Uh-oh. Combat phase is already in.
Could be fine.
Just got my machine gun staff.
Okay, that's good stuff.
The staff shoots multiple projectiles, which encourages you to be as close as possible.
Wait, Core's under attack?
Yeah, it's because these guys came back here.
Well,
okay.
I did neglect to build anything, so... only rare equipment.
Okay, so is there anything else I should build? aside from that blinding trap? Something over here?
I
can't build another blinding trap.
No, don't build anything on the back.
All right. I'm going to build a lightning tower here.
So I build something flame-related here?
Put your blinding trap right here.
I can't do any more blinding.
Oh, you're out of gems?
I can put down flame
Yeah, put
detonation.
down a flame. It's probably fine. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put electric field traps on the back. I might.
Oops,
all right.
I accidentally put...
I got the lightning towers up.
Yeah, let me see. I want flame.
Hopefully those do stuff. Just going to watch this happen.
Barricades on the side.
Well, that's not really that good. Disappointing.
What are?
Oh, I just, like, on insane mode, I have this great staff that makes my damage do a lot. But I think I'm, like, not a high enough level for the staff or something. Or, like, just the lightning tower is good and all, but just not as good as my staff is.
I wonder if there's specific debuffs. Like, I noticed a lightning symbol above enemies' heads. I don't know if that specifically has an effect.
That's stun. So, whenever I see them go over my trap, they have a flame above their head. Ooh, now I actually have a shocking trap now. I've unlocked it.
So that's probably your stun trap.
All right. How do we feel about the very long-range, infrequent death trap that can
So should I put that here,
both
Carl?
angles?
The stun trap?
Go for it. No, shall I put them? Well,
What is...
Oh, we are actually at the trap cap. In that case, we might want to barricade right here.
Oops. Do we have to...
Who is over-towering?
I only put down 2.
I only put down 2, but mine were kind of big. I mean, they're the lightning tower rather than the basic one, right? So.
Ow. Well, that was a mistake. So, no matter what, we need a barricade in the back.
Okay, so how do we scrap something?
Yeah.
I have space for that. My, like, dinky barricades.
Your dinky barricade counts.
Gemroth, have you put, like, a lot into the tower fortification? I suppose I can go look at the health of your towers. Yeah, mine is, like, 2/3 of the health, but it only costs 1 point as opposed to...
Okay, yeah, so can you get that down in the back?
I already did.
Thank you. Is there a way to see, like, actual... Oh, numerics is 2,700.
Well, I mean, I got a lightning tower on both sides, which I feel like is an improvement.
Yeah, I think we should be okay. We just need that, like, thing to slow them down, just in case one of us is not paying attention and there's an orc sneaking out.
Yeah. Are there any lightning immune enemies that we've been encountering?
No, I don't actually know if there's anything that's, like, an elemental immune.
Okay, because that would happen in Dungeon Defenders 1, I think, and you had to make sure you had, like, multiple different types of elements of traps. Just because we currently have lightning towers and lightning fields starts to be
we have a lot of lightning. I haven't seen anything that looks even remotely close to lightning immune, but we're also very early on, and I don't remember any kind of immune enemies starting to show up until fairly late in Dungeon Defenders 1.
You got that?
Yep.
Okay, things look good over here. Anything else we need to upgrade or look after?
I think there was just like one enemy that was being kind of slow.
Yeah, we need level 19 to upgrade some of these.
Yep. Getting there. Slowly. A epic weapon.
Okay, upgraded that.
Looks like I don't have the multi-shot that I did earlier, but I think that's okay. Oh, well, yeah. Because I do a lot more damage now, I think. Not as much as that, though. Oh, no, the real answer is just fighting melee.
Oh, like melee just does pretty well.
Yeah, so because I have, because my stats are entirely, well, split between, whoops, my stats are split between melee and range. Sometimes I'll get a weapon that just, like, is only good for one versus the other.
Wait, so you have to put points into your melee damage separately from your range damage?
No, just certain weapons will very clearly be like, hey, this weapon does, like, 5-shot and lightning. And the one I have does single shot and poison, but also just, like, less damage. But if you factor in, like, the melee swings, I do, like, 500 damage. About 413 damage per swing, I think, exactly. Which is a lot better.
Makes sense. Have we upgraded everything under the sun yet?
Not everything. I think there are still a couple traps that need to be upgraded.
Yeah. Still a fair number of enemies still coming in.
Oh yeah, I probably can continue to think about that.
Oops. Those archers, a little bit more painful than I thought they were going to be. I have to give them the respect they deserve. Otherwise, they will kill me dead. Anything else?
I love all these places where the towers have dealt with it and the gems are just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have no real use for the gems anymore.
Yeah, but it's satisfying. Like, yes,
oh,
currency.
There's a guy that's stuck in the wall. There we go.
Okay, last wave.
Alright, time to not screw this one up, right?
Okay, let's make sure that everything is upgraded or repaired as much as possible.
All of us have better gear, except for Gemroth. Laggard.
6 times 95. 25 lightning damage. It's telling me the staff's an upgrade, but I don't think it's an upgrade.
Okay, stay away from that. Tower limit's the thing that always kills you in these games.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of understand. Whoop, and you know what kills me in these games? The suiciders. Hot dang.
Yeah, watch out
Things
for those.
that blow up.
In my face.
It's just like in Helm's Deep, where you are Helm's Deep.
Speaking of, there's actually a Helm's Deep map for Dungeon Defenders 1.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
It's like one of the most popular workshop maps, which...
It feels like it needed to happen.
Yeah. I've always been kind of disappointed that there wasn't like just a Helm's Deep like kind of defense game that got made, because there was like
kind of in the way that like Helm's Deep and StarCraft 1 and that sort of mod, like a standalone game.
Like I'm
just
still
kind of how Dota became its own game.
Yeah, I'm still a bit baffled that like there aren't more games kind of that fit that mold of like, man, this is a cool StarCraft custom map. Why didn't this become like a real thing?
I mean, I think it's pretty wild how, like, MOBA games evolved over time. Like, Eon of Strife, like, like, no one even knows what that is anymore.
I bring it up every once in a while when I'm talking about MOBAs, and I'm like, hey, came from, like, this game, and everybody's like, what? I don't think I ever really played Aeon of Strife.
Oh, there's the ogre.
Yeah, I'm shooting him in the...
anyone did. Yeah, we can go focus on that ogre, right?
He looks to have frozen.
Yeah, he is frozen.
Good. Oh. Is it a stun trap, or just...
I don't know. I think we're just hitting him so much that his animation's turned off.
GG.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, how is our stuff
Oh, we're
looking?
good. We won. There's
Talk
like
about a Pyrrhic victory, though.
what?
Oh, because of the ogre freezing?
I mean, I guess.
Pyrrhic is in, like, Pyrite, like, Fool's Gold. Not,
I guess.
not a true, not complete, not satisfying.
Oh, look at this.
Oh. Wait, is it telling us you did a good job for beating the highest level on Insane?
Yeah, maybe.
Or does it do this for any of them?
Or we might have a bug. Oh, wait, no, I see.
Ah.
It's just telling us he exists.
Cool.
What the? Wait. What? Oh, wait. What the hell?
What happened?
Is that a giant chest? Oh my god, our chests are enormous.
Giant chest?
I don't think this is intentional, but I appreciate it all the same. I'm just like, wait, what happened here? What is with this giant thing? Oh, those are the chests. Hey, there's your fan service.
Wait, what? That's the chat? What?
Hey, Shell, I found the plot.
What? How are we?
It's there. It's inside.
I know, we're inside it now. There we go. I got some green.
That is a good way to end a beta in my... I know this is not intentional,
really?
But I am glad.
No, this feels like it might be intentional.
I hope so.
Like,
and if it isn't, they should...
on the nose to...
They should absolutely make this intentional. Just like, you beat the game. Here's, like, this giant treasure chest. Why not?
Can we open them?
I'm assuming so.
I went
just
inside
haven't gotten
and I
close
opened
to
mine. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can turn off my UI. Because I'd actually... Oh, toggle UI. Control H.
Oh, so that you can just take a picture of it.
And that's it for the Dungeon Defenders Awakened beta. I don't actually know if they're going to do any more beta periods, but if they do, I might revisit it. Otherwise, this game is going to be out sometime early 2020, so probably January, February, unless we get delays or I'm just like horribly misremembering what announcements they had. But all things considered, the game is fairly far along. The only real bugs that we run into were like a couple of small crashes, some like online lobby issues, which I hope get polished out before the eventual, release. But if it doesn't, it's not going to surprise me too much. A lot of games with online multiplayer tend to have kind of rough systems at start. Even though they should know this by this point, because they've got an online-only version. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but overall my impressions are pretty positive. It really is the Dungeon Defenders that I remembered, but it definitely looks nicer, softer. The character selection looks kind of gruesome, but whatever. I'm just here for endless amounts of kind of meaningless loot and tower defense. And some third-person shooting, which, honestly, I haven't gotten a lot of that in years, and so I've been kind of really itching for it, and it's nice to get a taste again. I see. So, I guess like I was saying at the very, very beginning of this little mini-series, Dungeon Defenders 2 and Dungeon Defenders 1 are out. Dungeon Defenders 2 is a free-to-play game. There was some cash up stuff, I think, for like unlocking characters and skins and whatnot. I don't remember it being terribly pay to win. Just really grindy. And then Dungeon Defenders 1 is also out and is full buy-in. Kind of pricey if you want to get all the DLC. But if you wait for a sale, or if you're buying this within the next like week or two, then you should be able to pick it up fairly cheap. Anyway, so I guess with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.